Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi, so today I'm going to be talking about my British application process. So I'm currently here at a TLS Contact Service Center and I'm here to upload my documents. So I just thought to do a quick video about my experience, the process, and some of the documents I uploaded whilst it's still fresh in my brain. Right, so stick around and don't forget to like, share and comment, and let's go straight into the video. Hey guys, so I'm currently on my way to my application. So I'm just trying to find the building. I'm trying to find my appointment location. So yes, come with me. I'm super excited, guys. I'm really excited. I feel like it's just been quite a long time coming. It's been a few years. I've been preparing for this day for quite a number of years. And yes, I'm just excited it's finally come, and hopefully I got all my documents right. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. Hopefully I compiled everything right, and hopefully fingers crossed. To be honest, it was quite quick. It didn't take too much time. You basically just go in and you take your ID and your appointment letter, scan it, and then give you a ticket number, and go in straight on. Someone attended to me, checked my document over, not my document, just my appointment letter and my passport, and I went into my biometrics, and that was it. It took literally, I think, realistically, less than 10 minutes for everything to be all done. So fingers crossed. So, it's been a long time coming, to be honest. I've done how many now? I've done first visa application in Nigeria, and then I did another one to renew my visa 3 years later. And after renewal, I did my IELTS application, and then now my British naturalization application. So today is 7th of August 2025. Usually they said it takes about 6 months, but I doubt it's going to take that long. I think most people have said that it took them about 2 months-ish. So this is August. I submitted in July, so August, September, maybe by October, end of September / October, I'm predicting. And so we'll see how it goes. But overall, my experience in there was very quick. It didn't take too much time at all. So I submitted you have to scan all pages of your passport, your international passport, so all the pages. And I recently just renewed my passport, and it's 64 pages, so it was a pain trying to scan all of that. And it has to be colored copies, and it has to be like full and very clear and legible and all of that. So 64 pages was not fun to scan. So it was my passport, international passport, and then I scanned my 2 old passports as well, and my degree certificate. So I did a degree in the UK. So I was originally qualified in Nigeria. So I have a diploma in nursing, and I had to do my degree top up whilst I was in the UK. So I put it as my proof of English. I think it's quite different for different people. Some people do some people have to upload IELTS. I think I did upload my IELTS as well from like way back before I came to the UK. So I just put that and I renamed it to say this was what I used for my UK application back then. So, but I already have my certificate for my uni, and I uploaded my transcript as well. I uploaded some of my diploma certificates from Nigeria, so they can see that I had a diploma, and then I did a degree in the UK, and I have a degree certificate in the UK that was taught in English. So that was my proof of English, and I then had to upload my referees. So I had 2 referees that they had to sign the form. So basically just put their name and then sign, put their signature, and then I have to attach my passport photograph as well as my name on the form, and that was it. So I've got 2 people that I have to use. Most of their requirements and sort of like things that the referees have to meet to be able to qualify to be a referee. I think one of them has to be a British citizen, and they should not hold any like criminal record in the last 10 years, and obviously they have to be of good standing and good character as well. So I have 2 people. I think the second person has to be a professional, and there's a list of like professional qualifications or professional jobs that they have to be in. But I just used 2 people that held British citizen anyway. They had British passports, so that was it for the referee. So examples of this profession could be a doctor, a nurse, a physiotherapist, a dentist, anything like that, an accountant, like professional jobs basically. So, but I just used 2 people that had British passport, and they were both colleagues anyway, then both nurses. I think they have to have known you for about 3 years as well. There's a list of requirements and they have to meet, and it's all on the form which can be attached in the video. And lastly, I have to prove my I have to provide evidence of residency in the UK in the last 5-6 years basically, which I already proved when I did my ILR application. So part of the proof of residency that I submitted, firstly I uploaded my ILR, the letter that I got from the Home Office when I got my ILR, which technically is a proof of residence because you have been given indefinite leave to remain, and part of the requirements is to have continuous residency anyway for 5 years. So I used that. I also attached my BRP as well for my ILR, and then I also used just like added stuff. I had letters from my P60. So if you live in the UK, you have P60s issued, which basically is like a tax letter to say how much you've earned in a year and how much your tax for that year is, and if you had any returns or anything like that. So that's what the P60 is. So I downloaded each per year. So I had from 2019 when I came, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. Obviously, I'm not sure I think I had a 2025, I'm not sure. But I uploaded all of that, and then another, like a cherry on top, was my tenancy agreement for the last 5-6 years. So I just uploaded one like per year to say, not per year, but like that covers different periods of time to say, obviously I was renting, or my tenancy agreement to show that obviously I was living in the UK, and obviously I've got tax returns and tax letters to say this is me working actively. So it's a form of activity, which to me felt like a proof of residency that I attached. Another thing I did was attach some of the letters from my employers to say obviously I was working, right? So, and there were some letters that I used for my ILR application as well that I got from my employer at the time, so I attached that as well. So just a few things from employers, and that was it. And another interesting thing I did was that I didn't really, so for example, letters from my employer, I didn't put it under employer or sponsor, under the category when you put the document. I just put everything under proof of or evidence of residency, because they were all my evidence of residency. So my ILR information, my tenancy agreement, my employer letter, I just put everything under proof of residency. I think that's it. I think some people don't even do as much, to be honest. I just started to give them as much information as I can. I just decided to upload more document than they specifically requested for, which will, obviously more evidence is better than no evidence. It then prevents any delay in my application and them having to reach out to me to contact me to upload more document. That has actually happened to me before. I think in 2022 2022, 2021, 2022, yeah, when I renewed my visa, I had to, well, they had to contact me for me to send my new passport to them because I had renewed my passport and they had the old passport on record. And now I was applying or renew or extending my visa with a new passport, so they didn't have that passport number on record, so they asked me to send physical copy to them, which kind of like extend my application period for months and months. It was supposed to take just a few weeks and then it took months. So yeah, I just felt like more evidence is better than less evidence, so it doesn't hurt. Yeah, so just basically prevent them from having to reach me to say, oh, no, they need more to say. I've definitely been living in the UK for the last 5 whatever years, and I think another thing is uploading my old passport as well, because obviously they can see when you came in and when you left the UK because it was stamped. I know some countries don't do stamp, but most of the countries don't do stamp, so they can see when I was stamped into the UK, when I was stamped out of the UK, because you then have to provide all your travels out of the UK, your stays out of the UK as part of your application. So yeah, that's it. Now, so let's talk cost, right? So I'm literally just got it on my phone because I paid for it through my card, and the entire application literally cost me £1,735. Obviously, I opted in to do a self-service, so for my biometrics and my document upload and all of that, so I didn't incur any further cost, because if you have to pay for like assisted or like flexi appointment to get a date earlier, you have to pay more. Or I didn't, I just, when I submitted my application, I looked for the first available day and I booked it. Fortunately, I was available for that day and I didn't have to pay for an appointment. I also didn't have to pay for assisted service because I did it all by myself and uploaded all the document myself on my phone and on my laptop, so that was no added cost. So yeah, that's the total for now. Obviously, there are still some costs when it comes to, say for example, once it gets approved and I get contacted, I'll be told to book my ceremony, and that also has got its own cost. I can't remember on top of my head, but yeah, I still need to pay for the ceremony, and I also need to still pay for my passport application, and I think that's all of it, really. And yeah, so that's it in terms of cost. So I've only just paid for my application for now. That's it. And another thing to note is there is no fast track service. You can't pay for that to get a quicker decision. It's just blank 6 months. So I've been told that it will take about 6 months to get a decision, within 6 months. Well, fingers crossed, it's not up to 6 months. Fingers crossed. Like I said, people usually get responses in like 2 months, 3 months. So hopefully it doesn't take that long. And I will keep you guys updated and carry you along the journey. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell somebody to tell somebody. And you never know who's going to find this video helpful. So yeah, I hope this video has helped you in one way or the other. And I hope you've been able to get some information from it. So yeah, stick around and I will be updating you guys how the application turns out in the future. Thank you guys.